looking for a church that I don't believe in, praying for a chance I've already been given. I've got trucks and land, a beautiful wife, my parents still here to share my life. Two boys I raised into two young men. Now life's more complete than it's ever been. I can't shake this shadow on the wall that any day, any time I could lose it all. I don't know how many suns I'll see, or if I'll ever be all I can be, but I know I'm fighting for this life. Yours and mine and all we found. I won't give up, I won't break down. Why am I scared? I'll never get there, when I should know I'm already here. Been a while since it was torn from my hands, but I still remember that broken man. Who you thought you loved, what you thought you had, can vanish in a moment just like that. So I hold tight to this peace we found, for us to be safe when the world spins around. I don't know how many suns I'll see, or if I'll ever be all I can be, but I'm fighting for this life. Yours and mine and all we found. I won't give up, I won't let you down. I don't know how many suns I'll see, but I'm gonna try to be all I can be.
Well, I'll tell you what, we may be really, really blurry.
I think it's the dust on our camera.
It might be the dust on the camera.
Or that.
Why did it just make all the lights come down like that?
Hold on. I have a clean slate.
So I just wiped my finger across, and now the stars of heaven above are all coming down on top of us.
Is that
That's
better?
better. So remember, we're so happy you're here.
Oh my gosh.
The quality of the video is
What
not.
just happened? Did it came back?
Yeah. So we're just happy you're here, but if there's a glare, well, we can't do anything about it. Hey, what we can do is, Miss Vanessa, if you'll go to our settings and just take the word glare out of the entire vocabulary.
Whoa. It's fine.
There'll be somebody who will spell glare wrong just to say glare.
It just looks like.
Well, you know what, Jamie? We're on location. And when you're on location, you cannot control Mother Nature. And we are not a professional.
Give me 1 second.
We're not professionals here. We're trying the best we can to do a horse blanketing while in our barn.
Is that better? No.
I actually think that quality is okay. I don't think it really matters. No, I would go up higher. I would just leave it high, and we'll just bring the horses over, and we'll do them right there in the.
Okay.
We'll do it. So what's going on tonight is we have winter preparations underway.
Was that there before?
It was there.
Better. Okay.
Leave
we're
it
good
just like that. We have winter preparations underway, and tonight we're doing horse blankets. And you're welcome to come by and join us, or you don't have to. All right, I promise. You don't even have to say that you're not going to, because we're going to do it with or without you.
now. I put chapstick on and my hair's sticking to my lips now.
Oh,
I'm
no.
I'm a hot mess, but I am sporting my New Orleans Luster gift. I mean,
Yep.
I didn't know where I would ever be able to wear this to, and I thought, why not here?
Why not? Our plan for tonight is to do one horse at a time, and we're going to return them back to the stables once they're blanketed. And then at the very end, we'll do one really cute little catwalk and put them out to pasture.
Yeah,
Is that okay with you?
that's fine.
All
When
right.
we do that, you may want to either pull
I'll
this in or
move
back
this
it out or
Yeah,
whatever.
Absolutely, sure. All right. So, like I said, we're happy that you're here, but we are working tonight. So
Yeah,
you're,
this is it working live.
you're
Sorry.
catching us on a working live, and we're happy to have you. But we do got work to get done. All right. So thank y'all for joining us, and we're going to go ahead and get this thing started. Which blanket's on top, and I'll grab that horse first.
Let's do Ivy real quick.
Oh, well, that's easy. Ivy's right here in the front.
I grabbed a different
And we're going to try a different blanket on Sweet Ivy, one that we've never used before. Is it brand new, or is it new to us?
It's okay. So we tried it last year on Donkey Dan.
Oh, so that was one that Donkey Dan took off and ran away with.
Yeah.
Literally, Donkey Dan, we got it on him,
It
and
goes on top of her red one.
he got spooked at some point, and then he ran. And once he ran, we had to chase him down. And I think that he lost the blanket about halfway across the pasture. So just in case you're wondering, we do have video. Jamie's video comes out tomorrow morning, I believe, of all of the winter prep over at the other property where we do have donkeys blanketed. You'll have to watch that. We're not going to talk about it now. That would be
I haven't
foolish.
sat down since I saw them this morning.
Yeah.
It has been nonstop. All right, so Ivy's gonna go ahead and get a double blanket. This is just a quilted stable blanket, so it is not waterproof or windproof. The other layer that she'll get on is. She got a little bit bigger since last year, so it doesn't quite fit like she would like it to. It's shrunk in the dryer. That's what I meant. The smaller the blankets, the less buckles and things that they have. And they expect the stable blanket to
Everyone's getting me.
they expect them to not be so like rugged with them, if that makes any sense.
If we don't move, he's going to bother me the entire night. He's not going to let me be. Oh, Banks.
So Ivy's top layer is just the waterproof, windproof. I rolled on base. You're gonna get
Did y'all see Bangs getting me? Did anyone see Bangs getting me? What's this here?
that's a belly.
Do we need that?
It's how it buckles. It's not good.
Oh, so it has to stay.
It's me. And then your strap. Since you have regular strap, oh, that can go off then.
This regular strap. Regular strap. Here, sweetie.
Pretty good.
All right, she all done?
She's good.
All right, so we're gonna probably have to move her little food bowl down a bit, out of the way. And then which horse has a blanket up next?
I think that Bucky has the top one.
Good baby. Oh, she feels pretty good.
I might have to move her outside.
Well, she ain't gonna stay out, I can promise you that. All right, next up we have Bucky Booze. I'm gonna run down and get Bucky Booze and walk him this way. Jamie will grab his blanket. And then I'll just remind you guys, for those who are jumping in a little bit late, we are live on location. I'm not trying to run you off, but I'm not going to beg you to stay. If you're having issues with your internet or we're having issues, sorry, but that's what you get when you're on location. Right, Jamie? You can't control everything.
Is your phone the one that's connected?
Yes,
Put it on the side by side?
it is.
Okay. I have to poke a little fun at Lester because when we got out here, I was like, hey, where's Roman's halter? And he goes, oh, it's in the back of the side by side underneath all the blankets. And I was like, okay, cool. We'll do that last. And I was like, where's all the rope halters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rope halters. Plus, I think there's a regular halter and one more rope halter that has a no lead on it in the side by side too. I was like, hey, we could put those back in the tack room. I could work on that in between things. So, see me shuffling. Hi, Bucks.
So current temperature is in the probably just high 30s.
Yeah, I would say I think it's like 39.
It was 40 when we got here an hour ago. And so I
I'm
know.
letting him smell the blanket unless you're shoving muffins in his mouth.
You want a side profile or you want front and
No,
back?
this is good just like this. Right in the middle. Good boy. Good boy. Bucky's is gonna need a new blanket this year, I think, or next year. This is probably the last year on this one. I'm not asking for one.
We're not asking for blankets.
I'm simply saying that his straps are a little.
It's about run his course.
Yeah. His straps are a little crunchy. They won't, yes, they will stretch out. Okay, I'm gonna go underneath you, okay? Good boy. No, it's just that stretched out. Yeah,
All righty.
good boy.
When you tag him, they go really fast.
Yes. Well, it's also the third time this season, so they know what's going on. Yes, you know what's going on, and
You're a good boy, okay? He goes, yes, I'll get a new blanket next year, okay? A new blanket next year.
yes, you.
Come on. Come on.
He's like, no.
He just wants to be part of the live.
Do you want to say hello?
He goes, let me just say hi to all of my friends. He goes, I have the longest tenure here. Don't forget, I have the longest
Yeah.
tenure. I've been here the longest, and I get the least attention.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Bucky Blues. And so Bucky is not a buckskin. He's a palomino. And while I walk him back, I'll let Jamie explain the difference between palomino and buckskin.
He's a
So-
blonde.
He's not named Bucky's because of a buckskin. It was because we met the dude at the store, Bucky's, when we picked him up.
Yeah.
And we liked that store.
Yeah.
Come on, come on. Come on.
Good boy, Bucky. Good boy.
Who's up next?
Prim.
Can you explain palomino differences?
So a buckskin typically has different shadowing and dark hair and light skin, and a palomino is blonde and white. And just a palomino is both a color and a breed, and I think no, palomino is just a color. A paint is a breed and a color. And a buckskin typically has dark shadowing around the hooves, and then is blonde, dusty throughout, and then has dark mane and tail. But Bucky's is a palomino, so we like blondes around here. Just a little. I'm gonna get Prim's playing. Look, Val's like, say what? Say what? And Roman's like, yeah, we like blondes. Hi, Prim girl. here.
Rita, stop being so jealous.
Oh, Val, I'm so bored. He's yawning. Oh, Prim's hair's a wreck.
Yeah, I just messed it up.
Should I brush her hair too?
Let's get that blanket on first. I messed it up when I was trying to tie this rope halter. So you guys know we've kind of been a little bit worried about Prim, but
she doesn't care what I have. None of them care. They're like, yeah, Mom, do your thing.
we worry a little bit about Prim. We've been trying to go on a little bit of a diet with her, and instead of giving her the usual amount of grains, we've cut back to just mere cups. She still gets green hay, and she's also getting a lot more activity. We've been riding on her a little bit, and now as of right now, she has a little tiny bit of a hoof issue that Jamie's been working on, but nothing major. It's nothing that requires any vet care. It's something that we can do ourselves. And even though we've been cutting her back on her sugary sweets, she's not completely off. She still gets an occasional muffin, as you can see. And she's not in any kind of a diabetic risk of having a muffin and putting her into cardiac arrest or anything. But she's a really good riding horse. And then I was talking to Lex today, and I may make it to where whenever Lex comes over, we may start doing riding with Prim and Talis, going back and forth, figuring out which one better suits him. If you guys saw the video today with Lex on Gemma, you will see real fast that he's going to outgrow Gemma. He's already outgrown her. Gemma now can hold his weight, no problem, but he's going to be a tall guy. And because of that, we're going to need to get him onto a different horse.
I made her jump. I sprayed that.
Easy, baby.
I didn't spray her. I sprayed the brush and she heard it.
Easy. It's okay. Mama's gonna
I
take
didn't
care
tell her what I was going to do
of it.
or show her. That was my fault.
That's a good girl. She's okay. She's happy. She has really, it's kind of an old lady style.
Sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
A floral, kind of a Hawaiian floral
She's
arrangement.
got a moo on, okay? Just say it.
It's a little bit floral.
It's a Prim, like
Pretty.
a Primrose.
Looks like a 1970s couch, maybe.
She could use one size bigger in her blanket, and it's not because of around her. It's how long she is from here to her behind.
Last one. All right.
All right. Wait, let me do this real quick. Just real quick. You got hay in your hair. We can't let you walk around like that.
Good girl. All right, let's go, Mom. We got a long night ahead of us.
Okay.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Good girl, Prim.
I'm happy you don't go in there.
Go ahead and do Gemma next, babe. They all know that he's the muffin man. Like, they legitimately look to me like, hey, Mom, cool. You're here to take care of us. But did Dad bring this? Did he bring the good stuff? Like, they all know. And they expect it to come. And I think it's hilarious that they look at me like, yeah, she doesn't have anything. Because I don't. I just don't. And when they smelled on my hands, because I was doing Romans, we were doing Romans Green for so long, they were like, you smell like muffins. And they would look at me like, this is so not you, but why do you smell like muffins? They were so confused by it. So, yeah. I wonder what Gemma's doing back there. I don't even know if he's made it into Gemma's stall yet, or if he's still in Prim's stall. Undoing Prim. I think I can't tell. No, he made it in. Trixie, you might want to rethink this, baby. Yeah, that's what I thought. There's our sweet girl.
Oh, she is a good girl.
Hi, Jim Jim.
I hope you guys were able to see how wonderful she was to Lex yesterday. I played that video today, and one of the smartest things I've ever seen any of the girls or boys do. Guys, do you know that whenever she on her own decided that she was no longer wanting anybody on her back, she turned and she walked towards the step, our steps that we use to our mounting block. On her own. It was the cutest thing. She walked towards the mounting block and stood there. I think that was her way to get Lex to say, hey, I saw you get on that way. How about you go ahead and just get on off that way too? And I thought that was one of the cutest things. Here, look. I thought that was one of the most wonderful things I'd ever seen her do. And I even said in my video, I always kind of thought she was kind of a dingy, just kind of an airhead. And I'm sorry to say it, but I've always felt she was just kind of an airhead. But she absolutely proved me wrong. And but like I said, we did not put the saddle and Lex. We've had the saddle plenty of times. We have a lightweight 13-pound saddle, a training saddle that we bought for her. We also have a saddle bareback pad that we've played around with. And then, of course, we have a 20-pound saddle. Then we put all of those have been on her. But when we had Lex get on her, we just wanted Lex to get on and just kind of sit there for a minute with no saddle, just to kind of see how she was going to react to someone on her back. And she was perfect, guys. She was absolutely perfect. She never had an issue whatsoever. She was a little bit curious, and so I recorded most of it. She turned and she looked, and she's like, what's he doing back there? And she smelled him, but at some point she's like, you know what? I'm fine with this. I've seen my friends do it. And so, yeah, she's way too young for me to get on her back at my weight, but she's almost 4 years old, and she's good. All right? So she did a wonderful job. But no, we have officially said that, you know what, Lex, you're going to have to find yourself another horse to ride because he ain't going to be able to ride this one over here. So I guess this will be the Kinley horse or anyone else who's young who wants to come over and ride a pony. She's not a pony, but she is a lot smaller as far as height than what we realized. Or Lex is a lot taller.
I think Lex has really long legs.
Yeah, he does have long legs. Come on, let's go. Tell Mama thank you. All right. I do too. Who's up next? We're going in order?
I can do Storm.
Come on.
More. I had a wintergreen mint, like a Lifesavers mint that Ivy is giving a whirl over here. And Val is very invested in the fact that she's like, hey, I like mints. I'm good with mints. Yeah. I think she loved it. I need to get Storm's blanket. I'm slacking.
So Storm is one of those that you guys know was injured a while back with the incident with Chucky Poo. And she's healed up very, very nicely. Yes, she has. She's healed up so very nicely.
Yes, she did, Roman. She did good.
She did great.
Storm is probably going to need a new blanket too. Her I just wrote Gemma's buckles are broken, and one of them I had to tie it on, and Storm's are stretching up to, I think.
Storm's blanket looks very Native American as far as the art on it. Right?
Yeah.
Very Native American. Indigenous people-ish. It's very
Native.
indigenous people,
It's
huh?
native.
What?
Native.
Native? Yeah.
Aztec.
Kind of an Aztec design. When I turn her sideways, you'll be able to see. Ivy sure loves this attention she's getting. Ivy's making sure no one goes past her. This is the perfect place to stop, kind of stand, and I can lean over on her. You done already? It goes really fast with two people.
Super fast.
We've done it both individually plenty of times, but when you have two people, it goes so very fast.
Thank you, baby.
We're gonna come your way. I want to turn away from you. People sniff at him. Look at him. Where it goes by, he sniffs at him.
They really are a wonderful herd of horses. And for as much as we tease and poke and joke about who's being rowdy and naughty and all those things, like, they're very good. You think he's going to grab Rita first or Talis first? That's my curiosity. I'm holding out on making a call or announcing it. You like Prim first? Front and center? It's your favorite? Oh boy. Rita Louise.
Here comes the golden girl.
I love me some Rita blanket. It is so bright and flashy, but it also is very thick. Hers is thick by design to keep her extra warm. Prim's is pretty warm. Val's is very warm. Talis has a medium weight. Roman's is a medium weight. Gemma's is a medium weight. And everybody else has heavyweight. But yeah, I'm already like, oh, that was mean.
Did y'all see that?
That was mean. That was straight up mean and ornery.
This is Daddy's golden girl. Maybe not everybody's golden girl, but this is my golden girl.
Hello. Would you like to wear your blanket tonight?
If you guys were typing or reading comments and not watching what Rita did, she walked out of her room and she snatched onto Ivy's blanket and tried to rip it off of her. Yeah. Hey, sweet baby Jesus. You gotta be so sweet, baby. You gotta be sweeter than that, love. You gotta be so sweet. Settle down. She gets a little bit worked up. She gets a little bit antsy. I know. I love her. And no, the Lex is not going to be riding Rita.
Hey, Lester.
Rita belongs to Daddy. You hold her.
Hold on. I got it.
You take this.
Hold on. We need to take a lap. Whoa. Hold on. Come on. Settle down.
Watch your ears.
No. Look.
We're going to work with her a little bit further away from these two over here.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is.
Easy. Whoa.
Daddy's gonna reach under you.
No, man.
Roll this ball.
Roll this bit back, back, back. Let her go. Back, back, back. Whoa. Hold it right now. You got it? Do you want me to grab you?
No, but she grabbed her face.
So this feels.
You gotta crisscross it.
Huh?
You gotta crisscross it.
I am.
It's just where it's hanging on, alright? Buckle it probably one more time on the front.
Keep her calm.
Conversation over there.
If you'll close her door inward. Everything's good here, guys. Everything's good here. She's just Rita being Rita.
She's a little fancy between Roman's head hanging over. So Roman started it, and all is well. Everything's fine. Yeah, Roman's being like Uncle Roman right now. He's gonna pick at everybody as they come by. I'm gonna grab Talis's blanket. Rita's like Henri in the stall. You can't see her because Roman's head in the way, but she's like kicking at Storm through the door. I told you yesterday that the cold air was, or the weather was bringing in some unsettled feeling, and I could feel it in all the animals. And I still, they know it today. And for the most part, they're very good, but they get a little antsy, and they get a little bit restless, and they just get a little out of sorts. Hi, buddy.
That's also just Rita being Rita, though. I don't want to blame everyone else. We don't want to blame Roman and all that. That's Rita just being Rita. Yeah, Roman can nip at them, and he can kind of like get them aggravated.
Look at them both.
Just being a big brother.
That's why I
Roman's
said,
being
like,
a big brother.
Like Roman's being the uncle that like pokes fun at everybody. Like behind you, Talis.
Hey, don't do that. No. Back up. No. Roman's behind him, babe. Look out.
I see. Come over here. Step sideways.
Roman, you be sweet over there. He's nipping at him.
Hey, Roman.
Roman's doing it. Roman, settle down.
Back him up. Or turn him around and come back and do something because I don't want you to go under him while that is happening. Okay.
Your turn's coming. Settle down.
I don't know if you're going to be able to accomplish it tonight.
Oh, no, we will.
Love your confidence.
Okay. Settle down, Roman.
Okay. Now, you ready, beautiful? Roman did not move. Talis did not move when Roman was biting his booty. And I just noticed that Stella also got into the side-by-side somehow. Trixie's here. Stella's here. I watched Christmas in the RV.
You know what it boils down to? It would not be a Lester and Jamie show if we didn't have some kind of riffraff or ragtag of an operation.
It's muffins.
We need to have an operation, Jamie. We need to have a ragtag operation.
We are all ragtag all the time. Look at him, though. He's like super... He's antsy tonight. I'm very interested to see how his is going to go.
He's going to make it happen, babe. We're going to make it happen. I know if you stop talking about me
I didn't.
in sign language or whatever you are.
I'm not using sign language.
Okay. You and those silly ears that you got. I know you're saying something about me.
They're warm.
Here.
Val's blanket is also one of my favorites. It's beautiful. And every year they make just plain colors. But I love the designs and like the variety and for them all to look different. I told Lester that Roman and Talis have plaid, so Bucky's has a plaid. Like all the boys have to be wearing plaid next year. Yeah. Maybe it's my hat. Maybe Roman doesn't like my hat.
We'll keep her way over here.
Yeah, exactly. Beautiful baby. Okay, Belle. Ivy.
Don't mess with the computer. Do not mess with the computer. Do not touch the computer. Be a sweet girl, okay? Let her smell it, Mama. This is another 1970s floral print.
This is a beautiful floral. Sorry, Val.
Did you just burp?
No, I did not.
Not you, her.
Oh,
Right
yeah.
on the camera. Baby. You gotta be a lady, sweetie. You gotta be a lady. You gotta be a lady, sweet baby. You gotta be a lady. She's a pretty girl. She loves her daddy too. Can y'all see? Look at the pretty girl. Oh, we love her. So, do you guys remember this summer, Lex and Connor rode Val and they rode Talis over at Longhorn Lester's? You remember that, babe?
Yeah, I wasn't home, but yeah.
Yeah. So that was a she gave them a good ride. The only thing is, Val, I don't know if you feel the same way or not, but I think Val's getting too old to just be ridden.
Yeah, Val, we're gonna.
I think it's time to kind of retire Val from as much riding. And she's a good girl. We love her, but she's just not really one who you need to be mounting up and and riding.
I don't want to do anything to speed up her.
Yeah, speed up her already aging.
Yeah.
And so I think that she has more feet issues than anybody else around here.
She does.
And so if we could just avoid riding her as much, I think that would be better for her. I think you guys might agree. Guys, I can't read a darn comment. I don't know what you're saying. I will read it all later though. So I think that Lex, his best bet for now is Talis and or Prim. And then we'll go back and forth and see which one he seems to enjoy the most. But remember, that's Gemma, not Rita?
Yeah.
All right. You done, sweetie?
I am. Good
All right.
job, Val.
Here comes the moment you've all been waiting for. We always build up to the end. Here we go. This is going to be a step, though. We're going to do a step-by-step process.
It takes us time, and we will probably stop talking to you.
Yes, we're going to focus.
Good girl, Val. Val's blanket is supposed to be pretty thick, but it's thinner than I would like. So I'll probably add an extra layer to her next time it gets this cold out. We have things called coolers, which are like fleece linings. And I can add that as a layer to hers. Val's beautiful and sweet and gentle and kind. And there's so many wonderful things to say about Val.
So first things first, I'm going to take off my gloves, even though it's bitterly cold and my fingers are numb. I don't want to have anything that's going to take away from the feeling that Roman might be familiar with. And there's a lot of things that horses are sensitive to, and feel is one of them.
I'm going to leave muffins in my pocket.
So here's 4. You put in your pocket, and then I'll grab a few for me.
Bye-bye. So as Lester mentioned, we try to make everything super routine, super simple and basic. We move slow, we talk to him, and we take a lot more time with Roman. Roman takes as much time as almost all of them.
And so we don't have a rope halter that will fit his head, so we have to go to the biggest halter we could ever find. And so we'll halter first, then get a lead rope, and each step we're just going to take our time with it before we ever bring him out of the stall.
Yeah.
Ivy, you're in the way, sweetie. Hey, big guy. Remember how hard that used to be?
Yeah. I used to spend hours hours trying to get a halter on him, and finally he would just give in and let it happen. I would sit on top of hay bales and just be patient, wait for him to come to me using muffins and animal crackers. And can you do a rope?
I am ready for the lead.
Okay. Back out, Ive. Back up, baby. Back up. Use this.
And then he'll take his door and push it inward.
Yep. Good boy, Rosie.
Well, that didn't have him
I
smell.
do, but I want to have him smell and I would touch him with it.
Oh, did y'all hear that noise?
That was
I don't know about this here. We're twisted somehow.
Maybe you're going to hold it backwards.
Where's the back?
That is part of the back. Like it's 100%.
And don't go for it.
I'm telling you.
Continue to feed him muffins. Is this the very back?
Yes.
No, look, that's his neck.
Okay.
You confused me.
I saw that the button strap is what I was looking at.
It's all falling off, but I can't get it over.
You know, up over there.
I know.
I'm out of muffins. Picking it up, I promise you. Okay.
Rita, we can hear you. Rita, we can hear you over there.
Boy, you're so hungry.
You got muffins?
I do, but I also have the apple things, and he's down with anything that I have in my pocket.
Clear his legs up.
Ivy, he doesn't want to hang out with you right now. Ivy, back up, baby.
She was, I'm keeping Roman calm.
Yeah.
Yep.
What straps you got?
That's the last strap over here.
Settle down.
So do you know that Roman will kick his leg up like the other horses does?
Yeah,
Like Val.
yeah. It's a very common thing. Whoa. Settle down. did it.
He's done.
Can I let him just out?
How about we start our show with him? Ivy, you're gonna mess up our entire show.
I just want you.
Ivy, you're gonna mess our entire show up. Sweetie, you're gonna mess up our entire show. All right, you have to narrate this walk, this
All right.
catwalk.
All right. All right.
Can
Y'all
you sing
ready?
the song? Catwalk.
On the catwalk, and I do my little turn on the catwalk. Roman is a 19.1 hand Belgian draft. He is roughly 18 years old, 19 years old now. Oh, good call. That's been on for a bit. Good call. Thanks for turning that off. He comes to us as a rescue. And turns out we're not sure who rescued who more, but he is wearing Burberry, a plaid made of taupe and espresso, and he's wearing a size 103, but we don't talk about it. But it is custom made, very fancy, and he couldn't be more proud.
All right, at this point, I'll have to back my side-by-side out of here, and then we'll just start a normal barn release. But what we can do is hold the computer so it can continue to record. If you'll just hold it while I get my side-by-side moved out of here.
Yeah, I'm going to put these gloves and hat.
All right, we're going to put all of our stuff on.
You're taking the side-by-side all the way out?
I'm taking the side-by-side all the way out.
Okay.
And I'm going to take these.
Well, I need your phone in my pocket, I think.
Okay.
Y'all?
And then let me put these inside the tack
That
room.
really was on my forehead. I thought it was on the computer.
All right, I'm going to back the side-by-side out of here.
All right, I got this. Roman, you did so good, baby. Yes, you did so good. Talis is trying to scratch his directly off. Ivy just wants to know if she could get any more camera time right now. She's like, oh, that's all I wanted was for Dad to move that. Strategically, I am going to move that bowl because when they come out on their own, they all are going to want to stop at this bowl. And it's empty, but it will be what they're asking to do. I know this was not a normal Sanctuary Sunday, but this is what we had to do tonight. We still have more to do after this live. We got some spice going on in here. That's Rita. Rita's done with this day. And now Roman's doing it too. What are you doing? What on earth? You two are like at each other's throats tonight. Yeah. I don't know. No, he didn't take his halter off. I'm like, I don't know what his intentions are because I think we're just going to walk everybody out and be done with this night. Hi. Hello. If you could pay attention to Mom, you wouldn't get in trouble with Rita. Yeah. I'm all out of muffins. You ate about 15. 15 whole muffins right there, sir. I don't think Rita's in heat, but she's just the cold. I'm telling you, the cold does crazy things to the animals, and it's been pretty chilly all day. So they've sort of been like, they've been like on edge. I'll just say that. But you can like everybody's kind of out of sorts right now. They've also been in the stall. They put back in the stalls, which is not something that they're accustomed to doing either. Usually once they get out, they're out. So they're also probably confused, like, this is not actually what we do, Mom. I don't know what's happening. And Ivy's just like, Mom, I just need love tonight. I just need love. I can't wait for y'all to see tomorrow's video because I had some really adorable one-on-one time with the animals at home today in the cold and getting them all ready. And sometimes the cold brings out very special things like this, and sometimes the cold brings out that. You just never know. Ivy has had plenty of muffins. I assure you, she was sneaking them in left and right off camera. She's mostly here because she just wants, it's the social part of it. That's all it is. I got gate control. So we are working the gate together, okay? Our job is open the gate to let horses out, and as they do that, some will stay around here, some will go off to go eat hay. Trixie, you have made a cataclysmic mistake by being here. Come on.
One of them.
Here comes the most beautiful girl in the world. Good girl, Val.
All right.
Okay. Val's easy. Val gets out. She'll stop at the bowl to sniff a little. And then next up is probably Gemma. Yeah. So we let Gemma out because Val is kind of her protector. And then they move on together.
Here comes Val's friend Gemma.
Gemma is wearing teal.
How much you want to bet? She'll go
And
around the back
coffee.
door and come back in here.
She'll at least stand to the other side, which used to belong to our Dixie, my Dixie. And it's crazy to think
Go. Gotta go.
Gemma is in a size.
Go.
She's like,
Go.
hang on, babe. There.
Babe. Go. Gemma, go. You're not videoing this, are you?
No, I would never video that.
Go. Come on. Go. Close the door. No.
Back up, Jim.
Sweetie. Go. That was really good, girl. That's a good girl.
Good girl, Jim. This part gets a little chaotic. Hi, pretty. Oh, you're so warm. Mama's hands are cold. Mama's hands are cold and they smell like muffins, huh? Babe, you can probably let him out right down there. And he'll go around. There's strategy in the way we release animals.
Nope. Jamie. Don't mess up my system.
Okay, then bring him down here. He wants you to walk him down here. He's like, why would you let me out here? I would let him out there.
I actually don't want out that back door. It's scary out there.
Jim is like, yeah, bring Bucky's with me.
Don't do it, but Roman. Back up, sweetie. Back. Jim,
Bucky's
back
blanket
up.
is like 7 years old, 6.5 years old, something
Bucky,
like that.
come on.
Come on, let's go.
Bucky, come on. Go.
Why don't you hold this and do the gate? Trade me spots. 'Cause I've been,
What's going on?
you hold this and here. It's very close.
So we shall just watch Jamie walk down the catwalk herself. And there comes Val around the back side. There comes Val around the back end. Hey, big guy. Hey, handsome devil, you. Look who loves his daddy. Oh, man, daddy loves you so much. Oh, Mr. Bangs. Mr. Bangs loves his daddy. Mr. Bangs loves his daddy. He does. Tell him, Mr. Bangs, that you love daddy. And you love when daddy parts your hair this way. There. Looky there, ladies. Eat your hearts out, ladies. Ladies, eat your hearts out. Hey, one more daddy's hat. Look. Want to wear it? You don't know where daddy's hat? It was cute on your head. It was cute up there. Look. There. Look, babe. Roman. Come here. Roman was wearing daddy's hat. Roman loves his daddy so much. the things that Roman does, guys, that you would have never thought he would have ever done a year ago. And as far as he's come, he feels love and unconditional love. And we love him so much. He has added so much to this ranch property. He does. He just loves us. This is just so much love here. There's just so much love in this stable. There's a lot of love here. Settle down. Stop loving so hard. Stop loving so much. Stop loving so much. Look out. A lot of love here. Lots of love. All you hear is and see is love. That's just love. Right, Roman? It's just love. This is where it gets kind of dangerous, y'all. This is where it gets dangerous. We have horses. We have babies everywhere.
Are you ready?
Well, let me have my phone and I'll walk on out of here. Huh? I know. Let me have it so I don't lose my signal. It's in my pocket? Oh, well, we're going to walk it. Watch out for Rita. There's a lot of commotion. We're just going to walk out of here now and walk back to the RV. You guys come with me. It's going to get dark. It's going to get dark. You guys just stick around for a minute. And we're going to make our way over to the RV. We're being followed by Bucky's. Okay. Now you can't see me, but I can't see you either. Okay. So it's all good. All right, I'm going to close this gate here. Bucky, you stay inside there. All right, Jamie will make her way over whenever she gets all the horses out. And then we're going to walk over to the RV, and then we'll wrap this thing up. How about that? We'll do it like a debrief, okay? We'll debrief, then we'll wrap it up. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend, a beautiful Sunday. I know the weather where you're at is a whole lot more atrocious than what it is here. We sometimes, you may feel like we over-exaggerate things, but to us, we only drop below freezing a couple of times a year. And so it's kind of a big deal to us to, pipes, plants, pets, and people. And so we take that kind of serious, even though we're very aware that you guys who are in the Dakotas and Lordy, all the states that are just dealing with such cold temperatures and snow and the ice and all of the things, the highways shut down. We know that you guys are you have to deal with a whole lot more than what we do. Okay, that's all I think I need here. Okay, what I have in this bag is some chicken and dumplings from my mom. And my mom sent me a to-go. My mom sent me a to-go. Come on, Stella, it's cold out there. Come on. Oh, it feels much better in here. My mom sent me a to-go plate. All right. Come on in, sweetie. All right. Oh. Let me plop it down. Turn this light here on. I have a pair of glasses here somewhere. Take that off. Put this on. Turn off the bright light. Uh-oh, I still have muffins in my pocket. I just discovered that I still have muffins in my pocket. That's fine. I'll feed it tomorrow. And then I have me a pair of glasses. I'll take this off. I don't need a big old coat on inside. And then once I get my glasses on, I'll be able to see what you guys are up to. Let me just wipe the lens off real fast. If I can find something to wipe with. Okay. So that little Christmas tree there behind me was a gift, along with this amazing lip balm, or whatever you call it. Look, it has a little honeycomb here, and I dip this out, And then I get the lip stuff here and stick it like that. And I do this. And then I do my lips back and forth. Like, you know how you girls do? Every girl does that. Every girl I know does that when they put on lipstick or chapstick. Every girl I know does that. Every one of you girls do that. You know it's true. Here comes Jamie. You made it, babe. You survived. Come on over and have a seat. You want your water bottle or a Pepsi or maybe even a Coke out of the fridge? You okay? So you guys do know that our night is not done yet.
That's what I was saying. I was like, this is the beginning.
Jamie will go to Longhorn Lester's and take care of all of the jobs to do over there. Now, don't get me wrong. We've done, I got it.
We still have more to do here, though.
I'll take care of here. I'll take care of here, and you go ahead and get on the road and get over there and get that stuff done, so we can hopefully be done around the same time. Yeah. So, in case you're wondering what we're doing, well, here, heat lamp to the chickens, water pipes. I got insulation, and I'll drain some stuff, and I'll get some stuff dripping. And
what's
so,
in your bag? What is that?
That was something that my mom sent to go, some chicken and dumplings.
Oh.
Do you even know what that is?
Yeah.
Chicken and dumplings?
Yeah.
That's not something I don't think you guys would eat much up north.
They eat a lot of it.
Chicken and dumplings? Seriously? I had no idea.
It's not my thing.
I love it. And then Jamie will do stuff over at Longhorn Lester's, but I do think I noticed her making a video of what she's doing, so she probably should not talk about it, or else no one's going to watch. I know how y'all are.
I'm almost done, but I do have a little bit more to do.
Hey, Chrissy.
Oh my God, I'm yawning. Whenever I get back, but it'll be one of those nights where we set the alarm and probably get up every 2 hours and check on everybody, just because it's pretty bitter cold. Yeah. Like the wind chill is colder than what it actually is. So in big cold nights like this before, I would actually feed throughout the night some of the animals. Everybody here is probably fine with their everybody was able to be blanketed, so everybody's fine here. But
why are you looking at me for?
I wasn't.
Yeah, you're like looking over, like you're looking at me and talking. I'm like,
sorry.
I'm reading the comments, so I'm looking across, like I could see your face. I'm like, wonder what she's staring at me for. And I held it for as long as I could. The light is like right
in my eyes, so that's why I'm like.
I held it as long as I could without saying anything.
Blinding me, sorry. I don't even know what I was saying. We'll probably be fine without having to feed throughout the night because everybody was blanketed, and it'll be just one of those checks to make sure there's none of the heat lamps have gone out, run the water full force, that type of thing, and just do triple checks. And just remember that our infrastructure is not built for this. So just trying to prepare and make sure that all is running well.
I'm just going to tell y'all something that you probably don't want to hear. But all of that stuff she's going to be doing, setting her alarm for this and that, I will not be doing that. Once I'm done with you all here and I say goodbye to Jamie, I will warm up this chicken and dumplings. And then I will also go ahead and take my nighttime concoction. Okay.
You have pipes to do stuff.
Well, after I do all of that, that's what I'm saying.
Don't forget that
after
part.
I'm done with my jobs, I will take my nighttime concoction. And if it's 9 o'clock now, I'm thinking by 11:30 or midnight, I'm going to be out. And I will not know what happens throughout the night. The dogs will, hopefully, but I will not. And then I will just wake up bright and early at 6:45, just in time to go live and let you all see whatever happened overnight. We'll all discover it together. Okay? We'll all discover it at the same time. I will not know before you. We'll all find it together. Yeah, Jamie's like that, though. But what you have to understand, the difference in she and I is that she starts watching the weather. And I'm just going to go ahead and say that she gets a little bit, she starts getting panic attacks. She gets panic
I
panic
do not
attacks.
get panic attacks.
But
I mentally prepare for every scenario.
but it's always a worst case scenario, and that may be fine. That may be something that people do, but Jamie has always.
I'm an over preparer. I'm an overthinker.
But what I think happens is she kind of puts the fear of God into everybody else, and most times it's not as bad as what she was worried about it being. Now,
I didn't tell a soul this time, but you.
I know, but
sometimes I do. Sometimes I will own it. Of like if it really is worrisome, specifically when it comes to flooding or things like that that are impactful, that are things that need more time to prepare for. Yeah, I'm pretty vocal about it. But cold weather, I've calmed down about the cold and just realized that everybody's going to do what everybody's going to do, and we're going to do what we're going to do, and it's fine.
yeah. Now, I've lived here my entire life, so when it comes to flooding and things like that, I kind of don't have to watch the weather as much as I watch the rivers. And you can watch things rise and fall, and you kind of can get an idea. You'll also know what's happening up north, which sometimes affects our water more so than what happens here, which is crazy. It may not rain much here at all, but if you know it's raining up in Dallas, then you know that water is going to come on down. And so you got to be prepared for stuff. But no, we make a pretty good team. We balance each other out is all I was trying to get to. I wasn't trying to be belittling or anything. I was just saying that, she's over the top. I'm a little bit more relaxed. And so we balance each other out.
Sometimes he'll be like, yeah, but like, what weather app are you looking at? Because I've had a weather app that has been a little off a time or two. But for the most part, we have found our balance. He's like, okay, let's not freak out about it. And I'm like, I'm not freaking out. I guess I also realize that I battle time and the ability to handle some of those things. So,
and then I'm kind of like that Lieutenant Dan in Forrest Gump, Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah.
After what happened with Hurricane Harvey, I kind of like sometimes laugh at Mother Nature now. Like, what else you gonna do? What else you got? What else you got? And just kind of roll with it. And that actually is, in a way, once you can find peace to know that you really can't control everything. You can do a lot. You can insulate your pipe. You can drain some water. You can, do what you can do. At some point, you just know that we're not in control, guys. We are so not in control. And once you understand that and just try to flow with it, the comments are being very kind. I think that I appreciate you guys being so kind with the horse blanketing. I don't think, even though I've been reading everything that comes across that screen, I've not really seen one critical comment yet. So we really appreciate that. I know we made mistakes, and I know there's going to be folks who are going to probably think that the muffins are not helping, but
it works for us.
I find that the muffins work for us.
I tease you, and I'm like, the muffins are the problem. Like, I make jokes about that, but the muffins they're the reason that we were able to gain trust with Roman. They're the reason that we can deter certain situations. So like, don't think that I'm being sincere that I think muffins are the problem. We function differently when it comes to those types of things, and it works. It works.
Yeah, I do not rule with an iron fist. I rule with a pocket full of muffins. Okay? That's what it boils down to. I do not control my horses with an iron fist the way many people would like me to. Instead, I just butter them up. Guys, I just butter them up. The same way I buttered up my lips over here.
You did?
I buttered my lips. Let me do it for you.
Okay.
I buttered my lips up.
You just you like playing with that little thing.
Well, the way I buttered my lips a minute ago is the way I butter up my horses, okay? And then I also can always remind you all that I'm not a horseman. I'm just a guy who has a couple of horses. But I think you're doing pretty darn good.
That's a lot. That's a whole lot.
Well, you got to do your lips like women do.
How much do you put on that?
Do your lips the way I taught you.
Babe.
Do that.
That's so...
Side to side. All around.
It's gonna exceed my lip area.
No, it has to extend past your lips a little bit.
No.
No, you want it to extend past your
I
lips a
don't,
little bit. Well,
actually.
most people would like it to extend and make their lips look a lot fuller and thicker. That's what I like to do.
I have pretty thin lips.
But if you did that more, like get it really in there.
It'll stretch it out?
No, it gives you the appearance of it. The light reflection will make it appear plumper.
I didn't know.
So, well, guys, it's been well over an hour. Thank you so very much for hanging out with us tonight. It was a working life. Sometimes you don't have time for the fun and games. Even though we had one Jamie wanted to play with magnets.
I'll have to do that a different night because I don't know how it works. I need to read
I don't
about it
either.
first. And I'm scared it's going to like cling to the computer and mess up the computer.
Yeah, we don't want that to happen.
No. So I'll save that for
we have a fun
night.
game night that we'll do with you guys soon. Well, thank y'all for watching. We love you. We're so very, very blessed to have you. And then I think that we'll just go ahead and do what we always like to do and end the live the same place that we started it. Wrap it up, Jamie.
Y'all, please stay safe, stay warm, stay well. Check on those around you because maybe they have something going on that is either making them blue or maybe they're freezing and could use some help. And sometimes just a smile could warm them up. I hope that you have an excellent night's sleep. I know that Lester will welcome the morning with you and you can discover anything that happened with him. I have a really cute video for tomorrow morning, but you probably won't see me live first thing in the morning. I got to work tomorrow.
Yep.
So I love y'all. We love y'all.
Yep.
And
Good
we'll
night,
catch you on the next video.
Looking for a church that I don't believe in, praying for a chance I've already been given. I've got trucks and land, a beautiful wife, my parents still here to share my life. Two boys I raised into two young men. Now life's more complete than it's ever been. I can't shake this shadow on the wall that any day, anytime I could lose it all. I don't know how many suns I'll see or if I'll ever be all I can be, but I know I'm fighting for this life. I won't give up, I won't break down. Why am I scared? I'll never get there when I should know I'm already here. Been a while since it was torn from my hands, but I still remember that broken man. You loved, what you thought you had can vanish in a moment just like that. So I hold tight to this peace we found.